Chef Trae Basore from Repanich.
Patrick.
Repanich. Thanks for being here.
Likewise, thanks for having me.
Yeah, totally. So what's on the menu for today?
We're gonna do our market carrots with the radicchio, caramelized honey, and aged beef fat, 'cause who doesn't like fat?
Exactly right.
Right?
Carrots dipped in beef fat is pretty much the only way that I will eat them. It's kind of a rule.
Great.
What's our first step?
Well, so we got these awesome carrots that we got from Union Square Farm. You're gonna be on peeling duty.
Oh, great. Why are these carrots so small? Is that an intentional thing? Is it a type of breed of carrot or something
It
like
is,
that?
they're baby carrots, and so the sugar in them, it's like concentrated. So they're a little bit sweeter than like your normal giant carrots that you would get at your grocery store.
Cool, all right, makes sense.
So now, I'm gonna need you to cut off the top.
Okay.
Very simple, and then we're gonna cut it right in half.
Take the top off and then cut it down the middle.
That's it.
Pretty simple guy with
Well,
the
I am
the
from
tools.
Arkansas, so.
That is true.
That's it, very simple.
Look at that, wow.
All right, so now we're just gonna roast them.
Okay.
We're gonna turn on, we're gonna do like medium, high heat. We're gonna use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
I like cut side down because it's nice and flat, so we're gonna get that color that we want and all that flavor as well.
Right.
Look, you did the perfect amount.
Oh man, huh?
You nailed it. We're just gonna do a little salt.
Okay.
And then a little pepper. So we get that sizzle that we want, and we crank it up just a little bit.
Okay. I feel like when my mom used to make carrots as a kid, they were always really mushy. You don't want to cook them too much, right?
I like just where you get a little bit of snap still. It's nice, right?
Yeah, sure.
So when it's about like this is when we're gonna go right in the oven.
Okay.
Pop it in there. It's gonna take maybe like 8 minutes.
What's our next step?
So we're gonna make our beef fat sabayon.
Okay. What's sabayon mean?
I mean, I don't speak any other languages. We're basically gonna make like a hollandaise.
Hollandaise. Okay.
Hollandaise.
That's what it is.
You can just put the shells and the white in here, and
Okay.
I want 3 yolks inside this
You got
bowl.
it. You got it. This is actually something I know how to do, if you can believe it.
Wow, you do have some skills.
Huh? Yeah. Well, you know, I've done this before with chefs. Yeah, where I had to get the yolk out, and it worked out this well. I'm pretty happy about that.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now we have our yolks. What's the next step?
We have our yolks. We're gonna put a little bit of sherry vinegar.
Okay.
So we got that in there, and we have a double boiler.
So a double boiler is
we
water
just have
that's-
water in here.
and it's not boiling.
It's not boiling, we're simmering, maybe we'll turn it up just a hair.
Okay.
So basically we're cooking out the raw yolks, but we're keeping the texture that we want to make that hollandaise.
Okay. And basically it's a situation where it's a controlled heat, right?
Exactly.
It's not directly on the burner so that it's a
Perfect.
little...
Yeah, so it won't get too hot, so it won't scramble.
Right.
And we're just using the steam to our advantage.
Right.
We're doing good.
I got it.
So with the beef fat, it's the scraps that you get from like a dry aged piece of meat.
Yeah.
Fat, vegetables.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna eat vegetables. So we're gonna add just a hair more vinegar. We're also gonna add a little bit of Dijon.
Cool.
We're gonna slowly add in this beef fat.
All right.
I'm gonna add it in, you're gonna whisk.
Okay, so it's the most difficult part, and you're
It
gonna
is,
have,
because
you're
if we
gonna
add too
trust
much,
me to do
it'll
it right.
break.
Okay,
Oh, you smell that?
it smells awesome.
It's like a gym locker room. It tastes good, trust me. We're gonna add just a little bit of water to it. We're gonna do this so we can add more beef fat.
Okay,
Yeah, look how nice that is.
it looks great. Although my arm is getting extremely tired.
But it's good, you're not breaking it.
All right.
You're already doing better than most of my cooks. Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
not, I'm not
That's
interested in
good.
taking their job, though, just so you know. Right?
There you go, that's it.
That's
We're gonna
it?
add a little bit of salt,
God.
a little bit of pepper. All right, and that's it, man.
That's it. Super simple.
Super simple.
Yeah,
We're
keep
just gonna
telling
keep
me.
it up here, keep it warm.
Okay.
All right, let's check these carrots. Oh yeah, that's good. You feel them? They're just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Still have some firmness to them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just gonna go back over here. So we're done, pretty much.
Yeah, it looks done. They look
But
great.
more fat, obviously.
Of course. Of course.
So we're gonna take just a little bit of butter.
Excellent.
We're just gonna froth them. In my cooking, I like using butter for flavoring.
Okay.
Some awesome
Like butter.
rosemary.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're throwing it in the butter, like so. So all of the oils and the flavor from the rosemary is going to start traveling through that melted butter and coating the carrots. Look at this awesome color that we're getting. It's
great, like golden
beautiful,
brown.
right? Golden
and-
brown.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
it.
It smells amazing.
It's great. So now we have our carrots.
Yep.
Got them all drained off, so we don't have all that fat, and we're gonna plate the dish.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna open some wine for us.
I love wine.
I hope you're
Perfect.
thirsty. So, being that you're the most American human being that I know, you're from Arkansas, you're
Yeah.
covered in American tattoos, I decided to do a wine from America, only because I was afraid that I would
Perfect.
infuriate you if I buy
I'd walk out.
So this is a really cool wine. This is a wine from a guy named Michael Cruz, who for me is like really one of the great young up-and-coming winemakers in California. And this is made from a grape called Valdiguié. And it comes from pretty old vines. But even the color, if you look at the color, it looks like Beaujolais, and it smells like it. And I definitely wanted to do a red wine with this dish because of the fat that we're putting getting into it, but I didn't want to do something that was super full-bodied because I was fearful that it would kind of overpower what you were doing with the carrots because there is some finesse.
Want like middle of the road,
yeah,
to match with that intense fat and then like the sweetness and lightness of the carrots?
Exactly. I'm gonna be a little worried you're gonna take my job.
So with this, we just take honey and we cook it very, very slow for a very long time, and then we add a little bit of sheep's milk yogurt, just to give it this nice color, and it's not like super tacky.
Yeah, it looks like candy apple, like what you would put on a
yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
it's a very good point. All right, so let's grab this beef fat. We don't want too much of this because it's very rich, and we're just gonna put some dollops.
Great. Wow,
That's
that looks awesome.
We're gonna put a little bit of those beautiful carrot tops on it.
Perfect.
That's it, man.
Great. Wow. All right.
Well,
we should drink and eat.
Yeah, let's do both.
Now, are you a big believer in like getting like a little bit of everything?
A
in
little
one
bit of
bite?
everything. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it should all taste good by itself.
Right.
But together. Oh, you crushed that sabayon, man. Good job.
Great. The balance of the sabayon adds like that kind of savory and
like that richness.
Yeah,
you know.
That's great. I think on the nose of this wine, there's definitely a fruit component, almost like a raspberry kind of note, but there's also kind of like this smoky meatiness underneath there, which makes it a very unique varietal. Well, Chef, thank you for taking the time today.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's eat more vegetables together.
With fat.
Agreed.